Is it a water park? Is it a playground for kids? Is it a theme park with water rides? I think it's a mix of all of that and a zoo here at Zoo Miami. The zoo looks absolutely massive. And it looks to be laid out in 3 separate loops for different types of animals, and there's different activities like a boat ride. There's kids areas, there's splash grounds, so there's a lot to cover, and it's already 2 o'clock in the afternoon. So we'll see what we can get done. Zoo Miami has 5 main exhibit sections: Florida, Mission Everglades, Asia, Africa, Amazon and beyond, and Australia. And stay tuned till later, and I'll show you how you might be able to get in for half off. I think Florida Mission Everglades wins the award for best kids area within the exhibit. They have an exhibit where you can enter Crocodile's world. I mean, it was just a tunnel that the kids could run through. It was still pretty cool. Across the way, they have these stairs you could climb and slide through the otter exhibit. Our son, of course, had to do this multiple times. He loves slides. They also had a couple of these child-size, I'll call them cubby holes in some of the exhibits. This happened to be the bear one. Our son loved it. I didn't so much. I didn't fit very well. This little treetop area is pretty cool. It overlooked the alligator exhibit, as well as the water ride that runs in the summer. It's time to go into the Amazon. Now, the Amazon was probably my least favorite area. I thought it was themed the best. I just don't like the animals there. It did provide one of many playgrounds and, of course, a splash pad that we had to stop and let our son play at. And don't worry, there are plenty more splash pads around the zoo. Like I said, the area was very well themed. It felt like you're in the Amazon. There's plenty of birds and fish, as well as some snakes and a whole building of animals that just said poisonous. Next up, we got Africa. I don't think I can get across to you how big the zoo is. And this was a good time for our son to get out and run. We went in the afternoon, so there's no one there. Africa was probably one of the largest areas at the zoo. We saw animals like the giraffes, the African elephants, the kudu, gorillas. Now let's talk price. It cost an adult $23 plus tax, and a child aged 3 to 12, $19 plus tax. Kids 2 and under are free. If you have a zoo pass at another zoo, you may get half off up to 2 adults and 2 children. Check the Zoo Miami website to see if your zoo pass qualifies, and it's just a way that you can go to a really cool zoo for half the price. Before moving on, we found yet another splash pad. This was probably the biggest of the ones we went through, and on a hot Miami summer day, this is a must. After a brief stop at the water park, splash pad, there's been at least 2 of them. Here it's perfect probably on a hot day. Here in January it's not that big a deal. We are now headed to Asia. Now Asia and Africa kind of mixed together. You see different animals such as antelope, camels, monkeys, lions. We did miss the Wings of Asia exhibit, but I was starting to get a little bit confused and thought we had saw the same exhibit twice. So I thought we had already seen the elephants. Turns out that was the African elephants. And here are the Asian elephants. Multiple types of elephants here, and both exhibits are massive. Now the last exhibit is Australia, and that was the smallest with just a koala and a tree kangaroo. The zoo had plenty of other animals that I was not able to highlight here, such as a Cuban crocodile that you'll just have to see for yourself when you come visit. The zoo had plenty of other rentals such as paddle boats, those electric scooters, and bikes, so you can zip around the zoo even faster. I think that just about wraps it up for us. Thanks for coming along to our quick look into Zoo Miami. Plenty more to see that I don't think I was able to cover in this, but if you get down to Miami, definitely worth a look. And especially if you have a zoo pass of your own, take a look and see if they're on your list so you can get half off admission. So we're going to sign off for now. And until next time, enjoy your adventure.